I'm Skip Benamati, and I chair the Information Systems and Analytics Department in the Farmer School. And I'm already watching the clock move. There's no way I can tell you all the cool things going on in the Farmer School in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna tell you a story about impact, and it's impact in 3 ways. It's impact in the education a student can get from the Farmer School in Miami. Many of you know that because you experienced it. It's impact that the reason you're all here tonight is that you're thinking about, and I truly appreciate the fact that you are all here tonight thinking about in some way having an impact or making an impact of your own on what we do at Miami, and that is completely awesome. So it's going to be impact about what we do and impact about what you do. And then there's a third part to the story that I'll finish with. So the story is about a young African-American woman who came to Miami in the fall of 2020, Yan Yates Miller. She came to us from Cincinnati. In our program, she was a business analytics major. She is a business analytics major. She's in her 4th year now. But she was also an entrepreneurship minor. And Rian, when she came, was a very shy, quiet, and she might even describe herself as an introvert. She was very, very quiet. I had a phone conversation or a virtual meeting with her last night to talk about what I was going to say about her today to make sure she was on board with everything. And that young woman has blossomed in her 3 years with us. It was amazing to see. I mean, she was a very confident and self-aware individual now, and she was bubbling on the call, and it was cool to see. And I'm not taking credit for that. Rianne also did an internship this past summer for Time Warner Discovery in Los Angeles. And it was a very technically focused internship. She was actually charged with, I don't know if any of you are HBO Max subscribers, but last spring HBO Max became Max. And it's because they merged with Discovery, and they were merging those 2 sets of content together. And she was charged with doing all the data work behind that merger in their content pathways mapping, which is a key part of their user interface. And so I'm not going to bore you with all the technical details, but she nailed it. She absolutely nailed it. And so we can take some of the credit in ISA for her analytics training, her data training that allowed her to do that. The secret sauce in what she did was our entrepreneurship program. She was a minor in entrepreneurship, and I think that's where the blossoming really came from as an individual, because our entrepreneurship department continually challenges students to think outside the box and be creative and be comfortable with ambiguity, and that's the stuff that group is doing and adding to not only students in the program itself, but to all business students in the Farmer School. The Farmer School is, I think we're becoming known for developing students that are very technically aware, quantitatively capable, and really are good on their feet and do think outside the box. And so that's what we're doing in the Farmer School. We have new programs that facilitate that. Our program in business analytics. We have a new program in cybersecurity management. Our entrepreneurship program just added a social entrepreneurship program. So lots going on. Real estate, don't let me forget, Joel would be so mad at me if I didn't say that. We have a new real estate program as well. And so lots going on in the school. So continuing Rianne's story though, Rianne probably wouldn't have even be at Miami if it wasn't for someone like you. It was Jim and Michelle Ryan. She was in our first class of Ryan Scholars in the fall of 2020. And I don't know if you're aware of the Ryan Scholars Program, but the Ryan Scholars Program is a program, it's a full-ride program targeting high financial needs students from the state of Ohio who have an interest in entrepreneurship. And when I spoke with Rianne last night, I asked her, well, what had the biggest impact on you? What about the scholar? And without batting an eye, she said it was not having the financial burden, not having that financial burden. She could focus herself completely on her education and immerse herself in it, not worrying about the education and the debt she would have been building up otherwise. And it just made my heart warm. And that's the kind of stuff that you all can do as part of this campaign. So other things going on in the business school, and one of the things I think is really cool, and honestly, it's easy for me, being in a Department of Information Systems and Analytics, to be collaborative, because technology and data are at the heart of everything right now in business, and you all are experiencing that. And so, and Jenny, our new dean, Jenny Derrick, she's here tonight somewhere, there's Jenny. Jenny is really pushing us in the business school, and she means it when she says it, that we can help others And we can and should help the other divisions and the other programs on campus get more business, get more tech, get more data into their curriculum. And she means it when she says it. And so we have a strong partnership with the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. We have a strong partnership with the Department of Statistics. We've been involved with the Center for Analytics and Data Science since it started. But entrepreneurship is really cross-campus, and Greg kind of brought it up. But entrepreneurship, over half of their students are not farmer students. I mean, they're having an impact all over campus. So this is the kind of stuff that we're doing in the farmer school. Okay, so I'm almost out of time, so I'm going to wrap up my Rianne story. So the real secret sauce in Rianne's story, Rianne got a call in October. She got an offer from Time Warner Discovery. She's going to be taking a job starting in New York City in the fall, and she's well over 6 figures. And this is coming from a low-income family, and she was so excited. She was bubbling about that last night. She was bubbling because she's going to be able to also help her family, and she's looking forward to that. So I'm going to end, but I'm going to end with a genuine thank you to all of you for being here, thinking about how you can impact what we do here at Miami, because you can. Rianne's story is a story about how you might impact us. So I mean, I've been at Miami 27 years, and Miami's a really special place, and it's special because of special people like you. Thank you.